Guys, thank you so much for tuning in. And I've been asked quite a few times, actually a lot of times, on how I clean the bike and how I maintain it to keep it in good condition. So this is my bike. I've got a lot of products in that small bag you see there. I'll take you through the products that I use. And let me tell you guys that you don't need the same products I have. You get a lot of other options. But I find this brand the best, and I'll walk you through all of it very soon. So yesterday's ride had got my bike a bit dirty, and the bike has been gathering a lot of dust in my car park. So like every weekend, I will clean the bike, and this time I will show you how I keep the bike in good condition and clean it as well as I can and as well as people say so. My chain because luckily this is easy to wash off, it's water soluble, so I've just put the bike down like this. Luckily there are these crash guards, so what I'll do is I'll move the wheel with my right hand, and I'll spray the chain with chain cleaner with the left hand. Okay, so I've soaked the chain in chain cleaner and it's already working quite fast. Just move my finger and you can already see on this link that it's actually worked quite nicely. So now I'm going to use this brush and I'll just show you the final result in a while. Things didn't really go well while filming the video. While I was just about to finish cleaning the chain, my hand got stuck between the chain and the sprocket and my bike was completely turned off. It was just my negligence. I was using this rag to wipe the chain and my hand just got stuck. So I had to stop filming right away because I can't clean the bike properly now. By putting it down, I'll have to wait until I'm completely okay, and hopefully I'll have a paddock stand then. Thank you so much guys. I'm gonna actually start cleaning the motorcycle today. I couldn't continue filming the video because I hurt my finger while cleaning the chain thanks to a stupid mistake I did. Today I'm just gonna walk you through what I do to clean the bike and keep it looking as good as people say. Before we actually get into the video, I'm just gonna show you a few things you just gotta be careful of. So I'll go to the bike and you can see that a lot of these people have actually touched the screen, the TFT screen. People think it's a very nice bike, so they do things like that. Just keep a cover on at all times if you have a bike that looks good and might attract a lot of people. The second thing is I've got a lot of cobwebs. Okay, and ulala, I'm very scared of spiders. Thank you, spiders, again. So now we're gonna go through the process of cleaning the bike. Okay guys, so to clean the motorcycle, I just used that whole bucket of water, that sponge from Muc-off, and these three things. So the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna rinse the entire bike. I'm gonna just put water all over the bike, and I'm just going to spray this motorcycle, whatever, bike cleaner all over the bike. Leave it for 3 to 5 minutes, and I'm just gonna agitate all that the stubborn dirt with these brushes and the sponge. So I'm gonna do that now. Guys, I've rinsed the entire bike. Sprayed water, not sprayed, I mean I just threw water all over the bike, and now I'm gonna be spraying this all over the bike. Okay, spray a good amount. This is very nice stuff, works very well. Product I will say you need to have, because this works wonders. I've just finished cleaning the entire bike. I tried to clean off everything I possibly could. A lot of the dust over here still remains. And luckily this is all matte black, so I can use just a standard rag to clean all this off. Like here, these small bits here and there. I've cleaned a lot inside. Maybe a little bit is left behind, but doesn't really matter. The wheels have also been quite nicely cleaned. um, Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to start the protection stage. What I'm going to do is I'm going to spray MO94 between the chain and things, and remove the excess off with this rag, and then I'll proceed to clean the brakes. Okay, so I've just finished applying the MO94 bike spray in all those small joints that are not easy to reach to prevent corrosion. It's a PTFE based spray. I've also sprayed a bit on the chain to prevent further corrosion. So now I'm going to be cleaning the brake discs. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to spray the entire disc with this brake cleaner spray, and I'm just going to clean it off with a clean cloth. Now guys, how to wax the motorcycle. In this video I'm using the premium wax by 3M. I usually use the Muc-off medical shine, also a brilliant product. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to shake the bottle properly. I'm going to put it in anywhere on the cloth and wax the entire bike, the glossy parts. Let it dry up, and then I'm going to buff it off with this cloth. Wax like this. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to put it around all this glossy part. You can already see guys that it's a bit hazy, so we're going to wait for this we're going to let this sit for like 20 to 30 seconds, and we're going to buff it off with another clean side. I'm going to do this all over the fuel tank. Spread a uniform layer just like that. Oh no, see, this is another thing I don't like. I will leave that part for later. So I've pretty much coated the entire fuel tank with this wax. Now I'm going to leave it for a few seconds and I'm going to buff it off, and it's going to shine. Actually, we can do that now. Okay. So this is a very clean side. Just going to buff the entire thing off. Now like this you'll have a nice hydrophobic protection on the paint of your bike. It's also quite a little more shiny. So I'm going to do this for the fuel tank and the tank shrouds, and I'm going to leave the chassis alone. I'll do this on this side and the other side as well. And I usually put it even on the TFT screen and the mirrors. And I'll also put it on the front, and I'll put it on the headlight assembly. Now I've applied an entire coat of wax on the entire bike and I've buffed it all off. Now the bike is fully protected, and the only thing that's left is spraying a silicone on the suspension and all these matte black parts you can see, like the fender here, the grab rails, and some of the switch gear which I could not completely clean. So I'm going to show you what I use. It's in this bag. It's called a Silicon Shine, and this actually is a very good product. I will recommend this as well, but there are other brands as well. Just finished cleaning the entire motorcycle. Cleaned with the bike cleaner, brushes, sponge, protected with wax, Silicon Shine, MO94, and everything else. So the bike looks pretty good now. I will include some pictures at the end of the video. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. I'm sorry if the video was quite bad because I couldn't do everything with both my hands. Please recommend this to your friends who want maintenance advice, and I hope you benefited from this video.